There's a dish that was my grandmother's. She made this often when she would pick her beets. Beets. Most people are familiar with these, but you know, a lot of people don't realize that the entire plant is edible. The greens and the roots. And I use all of it. You go to the grocery store, the way to get the freshest, best beets is to buy beets with the top still on them. What a lot of grocery stores do is when the fresh beets get older, they cut the tops off and then they just sell the bottoms. And people can't tell how old or how long it's been setting in the grocery store when they go and buy these bottoms. But if the tops are on it, you can tell how fresh the beets are. The tops you can cook, you can saute the greens, and you can also make borscht. And I'm separating these stems. You can chop the stems up and use them right with the sauteed vegetables, but I have another plan for these. Greens are going to be sauteed. Taking a medium-sized onion. I save bacon grease. I run it through a sieve. And we're going to saute in bacon grease. You can use any other type of vegetable oil or whatever to your liking. But we start with sauteing onion, and we want some garlic in there too. I have 4 cloves of garlic here. I cut the little root tip off. Then you take them one at a time. Give them a smash. And that gets that skin off. You don't have to hit it that hard. Then give it a chop. And then this goes in with the onions. You want to cook the onions, you want the garlic in the oil, and that will infuse the garlic flavor in with the rest into the oil. We're going to saute this until the onions are translucent. Have the heat on. I'm going to add to this some olive oil. The onions are somewhat translucent. The garlic's starting to brown, crisp up. So I'm adding to this some cut up bacon. This was pre-cooked. And then we're adding our greens, the beet tops. This will wilt down somewhat like spinach. To this I'm adding pumpkin seed, about that much. And you see the color change in the green. It gets real dark as it's cooked. We want to make sure we cook it pretty good because we want those stems to get tender. To this we're going to add some maple syrup and probably teaspoon to tablespoon, and then about a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. You don't want to overdo the vinegar. So that was about maybe a tablespoon. Ready for the table. The beet roots are still on the stove cooking, so this was a real quick meal, using up the entire plant, tops, stems, and the roots. See how she tastes. Really good. The vinegar in there, you have to have it. It just adds that little acidity flavor in there, and the sweetness of the maple syrup. Really nice. And those pumpkin seeds, adding a little bit of a crunch in there. Real healthy additive to it. I'd get this when I would go to my grandmother's, and she always cooked the beet tops. Beets were a food that was grown around the Caucasus area, the Mediterranean area, and the early plants, they didn't eat the roots, they were very small. They always ate the tops. As they grew them more and more in their gardens, the roots became larger and they started favoring the roots. So nowadays a lot of people don't even know the tops are edible. When you buy the beets, buy them with the tops. That way you're sure that you're getting fresher beets and you're getting quite a number of different meals. Really good grains. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.